Okay, we are starting the session.
Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all on the day 6 of the workshop. So today we come to the end of the 6-day workshop. I hope you all enjoyed the stay here in Rohtak. Today was examination day. We had the examination, and now we are waiting for the grade sheets to come. Meanwhile, I invite the faculty in charge for today, Dr. Anita Santan, to kindly come to the dais and introduce herself.
A very good morning to all of you, and welcome here in the last day valedictory program of the GIAN Enzymatic Protein Hydrolysate and Material Behavior of its fractions in human nutrition. As the exam is over now, so evaluation is going on, and the grade marks will be appear after some time. So till then, I invite Dr. Shukla here to address the participants.
Good morning to all. I think you had a hectic schedule and everybody was back. And I'm extremely sorry for my absence for 2 days due to some emergent meeting at Hyderabad. So I was flying to Hyderabad and came back. So I'm here today for valedictory function. The first thing which I want to congratulate all of you that you have completed the course successfully. So the results already notified, but it has to be printed and signed by the officials of the university. So normally the exam is made possible because of your cooperation. Because if you are not studying properly, if you are not able to write the things, nobody can give you the marks. So all of you have written well. This is the feedback from the examiners. So Professor Rao told me that everybody has written very well, and that is the best part of GIAN. Means the GIAN also transformed into your grades. So that is a wonderful thing, and many other teachers, our colleagues are there, so they will be happy that after a long time they have appeared in an exam. And exam is always an exam. So normally we should feel proud of them that they are also part of this evaluation system. They also know how the evaluation system of GIAN has to be done. So our university, they have also got some more GIAN programs in the coming years. So you will be seeing on the website, the updates will be there. Meanwhile, the Dean Academic Affairs supposed to be here, but he just informed me that he is busy in some emergent meeting. There are 2 meetings in the academic building. Though today is the non-teaching holiday, but then also there are meetings because we have a lot of work to do which we cannot do within the 5 days time. So 6 days always is working for all the teachers. Now I request Dr. Rao to just have his feedback about what we did, how we did the whole program, and just quick feedback and his interaction with the participants and the suggestions for future planning related to this area. If we can plan some projects, if we plan to have certain type of innovative projects, startup or something like that. So I request Professor Rao to please come. Dr. K.K. Sharma is here, so we welcome him. And I think before we start the feedback from Dr. Rao, because your feedback you have already given. I think most of you have given the feedback. Yes. All of you have given? Yes. Okay, so that is fine, and the feedback form also went to the MHRD. And now I request, I think you know all the faculty members. So just a formal introduction in the valedictory session. So one by one I will invite, they will tell about themselves and their research area. In future also you can collaborate with them, you can discuss with them, you can take the email from them. Also you can see our website. So GIAN means it's complete GIAN coming here and there. So I request first of all Dr. K.K. Sharma to come and introduce, and then one by one, please.
Thank you, Dr. Good morning, everybody. I joined this department in 2010, February, and I did a number of projects related to nucleolytic enzymes. And I started my projects with fungal enzymes. And I work on lactase, which is a polyphenol multi-copper oxidases, has role in inhibition of late acidity and enzymatic compounds. Then I had other projects on cellulases and xylases, where we use these enzymes for de-inking of paper waste. And one PhD student should work on that aspect. And regarding fungal lactases, I work mostly on fungal lactases from Canada, which is the medicine of show. And I worked on with my PhD students, worked on the isozyme pattern of pattern present in this mycelial mycelial situation. And we are more focused on the basic science, science of enzyme, the field of enzymology, because people are normally talk of enzymes. When they talk about lactase, there is a DME, lactase, there is diet reaction, lactase has no relating relation. But which lactase? Because lactases are not one or two. It depends on the type of the condition of the environment, which type of inducers are present, which type of, whether there is metal ion stress, whether there is environmental stress, whether there is pH stress, means hydrogen ion stress. So depending on the condition, there are number of isozyme changes, number of the form changes. So our major work was to find out different enzymes in isoform and characterize all the isoform by Malikov and all the basic process method. And we also did in silico modeling and talking with these isoforms and tried to find out the functions. And we also cloned this isoform. So a lot of work on isoform. That while working on lactases, fungal lactases, we also came to presence of this enzyme, also redox enzyme in the pathogens. That was very interesting. Turning point in research where we started looking into the function of this enzyme in pathogens and their role in redox inside the gut during this process. So we are keeping that earlier basic work also we are doing. We have also shifted into its role in pathogens. And one of my students is also working with, because earlier I told you I also worked on cellulose balance. So one of the PhD students is working on biathlon aspect. Because these enzymes are used to hydrolyze biathlon from lignocellulosic waste and paper waste. So our earlier drinking work is still continued, and now we are focused on product formulation, those waste. This is all we are doing in our lab. Thank you.
Now I did. वो जो भेजा उसने वो print दे दे.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Pooja Suneja. I joined this department in 2010. And my area of this research is plant microbial interaction, and I have completed 2 projects on this area, one by UTC and one by BSc. Basically, first, I'm very happy that MHRD has given us the opportunity to conduct these 2 GIAN programs, and I want to congratulate Professor Pratyush Shukla for the successful completion of this 2nd GIAN program. I'm also happy that by this platform we can have the opportunity to meet people. Otherwise, it's very difficult. All of us can go to Australia and meet Professor Manoj Rao. So it was a very nice platform that he shared his experiences with us, and he told us many things, like not only science, like every time I think, whenever we do research in laboratories, any kind of research, so many funding agencies, they are giving us so much of lakhs of rupees and everything. But this kind of research, it should be taken into the market, or maybe it should come in the benefit of society. Like he told us that he is working on this area. Earlier he was working in a research institute, but now he has set up his own this industry. Like they are preparing so many products for human use. So I think we should always think
such kind of research by which we can benefit our society also. Then you all are science students, you are aware that it's a human nature. First we invent something, then that time we are not knowing its pros and cons, then it comes in surplus amount, and after that, then pros and cons are like we become aware. Like initially, for example, I'm just giving a small example. Plastic was there. Everybody was keen to use plastic gloves, bags, plastic this, that, and now we all know that our microorganisms, they are not able to degrade these plastics. And now we are looking for so many microorganisms or so many ways to degrade these things. So be sensible. Whenever you do research, you find any something new, you invent, first look into the pros and cons of these two things, and then these should be entered into the market. So there is no end of these things. Just want to say it was very nice staying with you people for the last 6 days, and I wish you all best of luck, and thank you, Professor Manoj.
Good morning to all of you. It was really a great audience and a great speaker to interact with. I really enjoyed these 5 days and had gathered knowledge about protein, hydrolysates, and enzymes. Basically, I never worked with enzymes. I'm a medical microbiologist. I work with antibiotic resistance and molecular epidemiology of the pathogens. But this was a good area, and as it was said on the first day, that we all are related to food. And food is not only a necessity, but we like it, or some people, they also live for food. And I know my daughter, and she says, I love food, Mama, I can't stay without that. So, and the thing which I got from this is that food also needs so much of research that any product when comes into the market, we say we like it and we don't like it. But you see the effort a scientist put for bringing that in the market. So after attending this session for 5 days, I will never say I don't like it. I just try and make my palate more palatable to read, so that I also know that it takes a lot of hard work when something comes in the market. So I think for every one of us, there was some take-home message, and the best part, as Dr. Suneja has told, was the interaction with the participants. We all teaching community are a family, and it's very good that we keep on extending our family and interact with each other and know each other. Thank you very much for coming and making GIAN a success. And thank you, Dr. Rao. It was really a pleasure that you came here and you spread your knowledge here. Thank you so much.
Very good morning, all of you. I'm Dr. Sanjay Kumar from the Department of Microbiology. And what I want to say is that actually my field of research is bioprocess technology. And my first project was actually making a production strategy for recombinant human granulocyte colony of TNF-alpha. And this project is already over. And basically my training is in engineering aspects, making production strategy for recombinant proteins. And when recombinant proteins are, you are well familiar with what are recombinant proteins. And generally we think that producing the protein in E. coli or any host is a very straightforward technology. It is a very straightforward technology. We have to have a gene from any source, and then you clone it in E. coli or any host, and you can express it. But that is true. That is true for the small scale production. That is true for the laboratory scale, where we need very small amount of protein. But when it comes to the commercialization of any product or a protein, we need to produce it at large scale. And at large scale, the problems which we face are actually different from what we face at the laboratory scale. So my area of research is actually upscaling the product in the bioreactor level and to produce it at larger scale, basically. So as far as so this one of my project is completed. Now I'm actually diversifying to some other aspects also, like my new area of research, or you can say my new project is all about cyclopeptides. And these cyclopeptides are actually a class of molecular peptides which are plant-derived peptides. And recently, during these last 10 years, these peptides have become very popular because of their very unique structure. The unique structure is that if they are cyclic in nature, and very small peptides, and they are cyclic in nature, which gives them stability. This gives them they are very stable. You can boil them and they will not denaturate. Besides that, there are some other structural aspects of the peptides which makes them very good potential candidate to be used in medicinal, So the people are seeing them as because nowadays we know that the drug resistance, antibiotic resistance is a problem, and so we need to find out some new molecules or new class of molecules which can serve as drug. So cyclopeptide is one of them. So I'm working on them. This project is actually about screening the different cyclopeptides from different plants for in vitro screening, and then the recombinant production of the plant, of those peptides, because maintaining is recombinant production. So this is a challenge because cyclopeptides, as they are cyclic in nature, no bacteria or any other host, they produce these proteins or peptides in cyclic form. Although in plant they are produced as cyclic, but E. coli cannot produce it in cyclic form. This head to tail ends are not fused together. So even if I can express them in E. coli or any other host, they will not be in cyclic, and they may not assume that unique structure which is important for their application. So that is one challenge that we have to see, that what approach actually we can adopt to make and express them in cyclic form in E. coli, and then to produce it, then to upscale it at large scales. So that is one aspect I'm working on. Regarding GIAN, actually we have these two GIAN programs, and I did not get a chance to attend the earlier our first GIAN program because I was in the fresher course. And also this topic, this enzyme protein hydrolysis was very new to me because I never worked on this food technology and on this aspect. And I can say very with confidence that actually I learned a lot from this GIAN program because it was very new. And Dr. Rao, yesterday only we were talking that what kind of person he is. His knowledge is so sound knowledge. He has that knowledge in his subject. I have attended many conferences and many talks that people come there and give those talks. And mostly it happens that those talks I would have heard in another conference also. This is the same talk. I would hear that. But here I found that for the first time I think that the knowledge, the level of knowledge, I cannot compare with anybody. And another thing which I can say that he's from industry, so I relate more to that because I also do the research, industrial research. So and mostly what academics which we do in laboratories, no matter if it is a translational research or not, generally that research is limited to our thesis and our publishing papers only. But as my training says, and my supervisor used to say that actually any technology or any science doesn't mean anything if it doesn't help people, if it doesn't go to the society. So his work is actually what is needed that what he's teaching and what he's doing is actually he is producing something, he's selling it, and people are getting benefited of it. So that is, I really admire, and he's a wonderful person, and I enjoyed listening to his talk, listening to talk. Thank you very much.
Now, a quick feedback from faculty of our department. I request Dr. Darsana Chaudhary just to.
Good morning all. Myself Dr. Darsana, Assistant Professor in Center for Biotechnology in the same university. I really enjoyed this course. Before completing this course, I have no idea about the protein hydrolysate, but actually I am working on the functional foods. My project is on the enhancement of CoQ10 in rice and wheat. So when I came on the last lecture and there was topic on the functional food, I really enjoyed that portion, and I relate the functional food with protein hydrolysate and whey proteins, how they are important for us and for our daily routine. We cannot complete our daily requirement by just taking the daily food supplements, but by taking such type of supplements like whey products, soya proteins, soya sauce, we can complete our requirement of the food, our requirement of the nutrients, and especially the protein that is very important for our good health. So by completing this course, I have gained a very important knowledge about the complete food and the body requirement that we actually need for the good health, for the well-being, to fight the disease or the daily challenges that we are facing in daily routine due to some pollution or due to some climate change, that we can fight by taking the complete diet. So thank you very much, sir, for giving such knowledge, and I really enjoyed this course and gained some special information, and I have also I heartiest thanks to Dr. Pattu Sukla for organizing such a nice workshop of such a short duration, 6 days only, and such valuable workshop. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I request Dr. Ranjana Jaywal to say a few words.
Hello everybody, good morning to all. And first, I congratulate Dr. Pattu Shukla and his team for organizing this wonderful program. And I agree with the Dr. Darshana because of its short duration. And in this much short duration, I got many things. I really don't know about the whey protein because I'm not working on the proteins. Because of the whey protein and the soy protein, what is the difference? I was really not knowing, and now I will not throw it, and I will use it. Maximum use of the whey protein I have really done in my kitchen. So I'm thankful to Dr. Rao also because his way of presentation and his way of presentation was very good. It was interactive, and I enjoyed all the 6 days by attending this course. So I'm thankful to all of you.
Anyone else if you want to say something? You can. Okay. I think okay. Please.
Good morning, everybody. By now, I'm sure that you all tracked with the name, but still, let me introduce myself once again. I'm Dr. Lidhi Nail. I'm an associate professor at the School of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, University, now Mumbai. But let me talk about the research interests that I basically do at my campus. I have my PhD done in life sciences, specialization in biotechnology, and I basically look into the protein profiling of on different toxicity aspects. Whether I treat the animals with different types of drugs and I do some reported toxicity studies. Now our focus has slightly been deviated towards food chemistry. In the sense I'm trying to look at what are the changes that happens in the proteins that's present in the food, right? And the food, when these proteins are given to different types of animals, that are using animal as a model, and what type of toxicity or what type of nutritional enhancement can it cause in these animal models. So that's my present focus in this project. Now coming to the GIAN program. In fact, this GIAN program came across to me when I was surfing the web, looking out for certain trainings and workshops which is associated with these type of protein and enzymatic hydrolysis. And I think this came exactly the way that I wanted it to be. Very overexcited about it, but when I looked at the date, the deadline was over. So it was Diwali week, I didn't know what to do about it. And I called Dr. Shukla, and he was, very few of them have met this as enthusiastic and full of energy, right? As always, I could feel that zeal right over the phone, right? That's the day of Diwali, the day prior to Diwali, that was the 6th. When, in fact, 2 days prior, I called up sir and he said, you can register, but I was in a dilemma because of some family issues. So prior to Diwali, also I said, I can't see your registration form here. Why hadn't you registered? I said, this is a wake-up call for me. I need to do that for now. And then I got myself registered, and now I'm here for the program. When I came up for the program, I met Dr. Manoj, and excellent personality in terms of knowledge and the experience that he carries. There is no one to express. But if you look at his demeanor, he comes from a corporate world. He's such an experienced person, but such a person with so much of humility. That needs, I believe, around the because very few persons with such high profile, you can see down and you can see them as such a down-to-earth personality. The one who thinks knowledge has to be transferred and shared. Right? So that's one good quality I think each one should take back home, apply some of the students and faculty both alike. Now coming to the program, this is a wonderful program in terms of the content. Many of us are students over here, some of them are faculty, but definitely faculty we believe about psyche and operation, understanding of the concept. So don't worry, it's not that you don't understand things, it's just that we have learned some more things than you, that's what we could relate to things in a better way. The content of the slides, now most of the techniques are new to you, but each of the techniques that we have put across on the slides, and I'm in awe, I'm completely impressed with the presentations that he has made in terms of the slides that is prepared, because these slides are not something that we normally do for our lecture presentations that we can paste from somewhere and try to put across. It's something that he has put in time and energy, formulated things, and come on in a good way. And the best part is that we had our exams. So no matter whether we liked it or not, we all get out the previous day, right? And we all prepared ourselves. And like yesterday's session was much more interesting for all of them because we were all quite fresh in our mind as to what the concepts are. We got things got cleared, and when exams also, I believe, and has already told that, in the sense that the students were writing the paper today good. So I think you are all done well for today's exam. Well, I think the take-home message is that no matter what we do in science, right, we are all coming from the scientific fraternity. Things may be related to this, may not be related to this, but I like what ma'am has said, that the whey protein definitely is something that we all have in our kitchen. So whatever knowledge that we have, it's not that it has got always a direct application. There are some ways to look at it in a direct way. And if you can pass on this knowledge to the next generation, I'm not saying this generation, but to anyone and whoever is unaware about it, it still holds good in terms of conduct of this program. To conclude, I'm actually thankful to the MHRD for taking up this initiative of the GIAN program to develop such niche courses and train young minds. I'm also thankful to the MD University, especially Dr. Prithvi Shukla and his team, for organizing such a wonderful event for the benefit of the society. Thank you. This concludes. I think we need to applaud. I don't know the exact award what sir has got, but sir was away for 2 days and to Hyderabad to receive a fellow award. I think we should throw a light on what it is. So big round of applause.
I think it was not connected, so I didn't tell you. I got the Fellow Award of Biotic Research Society of India. It's a prestigious society, and it honors who has outstanding contribution to research and development. So I applied for this fellowship 2 times, and I was not selected. This time I was selected. The program was during this. So, but I make sure that because if you don't go, the rule says that if you don't receive it, it will not be given to you. Again, you have to apply. So it is very difficult, you see the format of that fellowship, it requires a lot of documentation. So we'll share this and we'll share this moment and other things. Now, I'm really very happy the feedback I shared. We'll do that. So I got the feedback from the participants, and they have also sent the online feedback also. So I'm really very happy to announce it that everybody was satisfied with the course content Dr. Rao had delivered. I also thank Dr. K.K. Sharma, Dr. Rajiv Kapoor, Dr. Pooja Sneja, Dr. Pooja Gulati, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Dr. Anita, and all other teaching, non-teaching staff members, everybody. And especially the students, research scholars, because they were running here and there, and they helped me a lot, helped us a lot. And Rakhi, especially special thanks to Rakhi. The first program Rakhi was one of the main research scholars in our departmental program. Since many, I think 3-4 conferences, small workshop, any student sensitization program, Rakhi, we say Rakhi. And she never denied. Yes, she has some work, she has to go to home on Saturday. She came to us and asked the permission. So that is a good gesture by a scholar. So we should learn from scholars like Rakhi, and I congratulate her for successful anchoring of the whole program, second year, and she has another coming up program. So another duty is assigned to her, but I think she will be able to do, and very good quality she has. And that was the reason that the department has selected her for this particular purpose, and it's a very good. The students who have participated as volunteer, definitely there will be appreciation certificate will be given to them. I'm announcing online about that appreciation certificate from the department, because only the registered participants, they receive the GIAN certificate. So if you are not registered, you cannot receive it. So now we are in the last few minutes of this session. So because your grade sheet are printed, and that has to be carried from the printing press to this place, it might take some time. So meanwhile, what we are doing is that there is a ceremonial presentation of memento and to our international faculty, Professor Manoj K. Rao. So I request our departmental colleagues to come here and honor Dr. Rao with the memento. And the kit of GIAN kit, which was given to you, the same kit will be given to the foreign faculty. Please come here. All of us can come. Rajiv will join.
He's coming.
He's coming. I think he's bringing the certificate.
Let's take it.
Asal dekha na.
Really get it.
Everybody is coming? GIAN is coming और थोड़ा सा ठीक है थैंक यू सर इधर आ जाइए Thank you, sir, and congratulations for wonderful lectures. We are always happy with them. So what's the idea? It will come because light is coming. We'll do that side. So now, sir, so I request Shruti to bring the list of participants, attendance sheet, so that we can award the certificates and then accordingly we will move to the grade card. Amit Kumar. Okay. So how I will do that? Okay. Dr. Liji, please come. The certificate will be awarded by the foreign faculty. We are not delaying because the grade card will be printed and will be given. Mr. Mohit Kumar, he is from Delhi University, she is from Mumbai. So see, all the way from Mumbai she came. And there are students who are residing nearby. Whenever they go somewhere, बहुत दूर घर है. ऐसे बोलते. She came from all the way from Mumbai. And Mohit also from University of Delhi, right? I think we will go there. Monica Yadav, she is our student, Department of Microbiology student. This is Monica Yadav. Dr. Narsingh Chauhan, our colleague in Biochemistry Department, one of the very good friend of ours, Dr. Narsingh Chauhan. Welcome, sir. Thank you.